Hey guys, so basically I just wanted to bring to you guys attention a way I thought I can like optimize the ditto catching farming method. As you can see in my previous video, it's almost guaranteed like 100k in an hour. Bonus, you can get a bunch of dittos with like good IVs. This ditto is taking a lot of repeat balls, so I'm actually like losing on this one. But as you may notice, holy shit, was that the 5th ball? Alright, finally we caught it, goddamn. So yeah, as you may realize, ditto catching, sometimes you just eat shit on dittos and they just take a lot of balls. That one took like 5 to 6 balls, so I definitely lost money on it. But a strat that I noticed as I'm ditto farming, so I like to use magikarps because when you are catching ditto, it's going to use transform. And you don't want it to transform into a powerful Pokemon, let's say this Gardevoir that I have right here. This, if it transforms into this Gardevoir, it's just going to make catching a hell of a lot harder, and I'm going to have to go back to the PC every time. So every time I catch a ditto, I switch into Magikarp, right? Oh, here we have one. So what I realized you can do is, let's say if you don't have access to Safari Zone to catch Magikarp, I don't know. I think Magikarp is probably one of the easiest Pokemon to catch in a lot of places, isn't it? But let's say you just go catch a Magikarp, that'll cost you like what, 200 on a Pokeball, a lot less than 500 for damn sure if you go to Safari Zone. You can catch a shit ton of them in there. But the point is, Magikarps are super cheap to get, and even if you go on the GTO, let's see, Magikarp, you can get them for as low as 1,000, right? So what I do is when you catch dittos, you actually gain XP for catching that ditto. So as the Magikarp levels up and then it levels up and it evolves into Gyarados at level 20, you can actually sell that Gyarados off and just use another Magikarp. Because as you may see, Gyarados is base price at 2,888, right? And that's for like a shit Gyarados. If you put its speed on like 31, for example, you can sell for as low as like 7 to 8k, right? Some people even put them for more. But yeah, that's another way you can optimize the ditto farming method. Passively, it's just like the ditto that you use, not the ditto, the Magikarp that you use as a switch-in, when it evolves into Gyarados, just sell it, just get a new Magikarp. And you're bound to make at least like a few thousands back. If you bought a Magikarp off the GTL, you break even, but Magikarps are really easy to get. You don't need to do that. You can just go catch a few in Safari Zone for practically free at that point. But yeah, just catch Magikarps, use them as you to catch dittos, turn them to Gyarados, and sell them off for big bucks. And that's a good way you can make a little passive extra. Hey you guys, one last thing I just wanted to add. So another thing, when you catch these dittos, it actually does not add any EVs to the Magikarp. If we go to this Magikarp, it's still perfectly 0 EVs, and it's leveled up a couple times since I started with it in this video. So yeah, the point is they don't get any EVs, so that's a fresh Gyarados that those people are getting on the GTL. Not to mention, you can optimize this further by specifically targeting a Magikarp with perfect IVs. And what does a Gyarados want? It wants speed, attack, or maybe special attack. I'm not so sure. And then I guess the last one will be health, right? So those, between those 4 perfect IVs, if you get Magikarps with those IVs, they're definitely gonna sell for a lot more. So you could definitely, like, if you go for the GTL method, you can definitely go for Magikarp and then go to advanced search, and then these like 5k Magikarps, you could flip them for a few more thousands. So yeah, that's all I wanted to add. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. I do these videos live, so make sure to subscribe and maybe you'll see when I'm recording.